Hello everyone, and welcome back to Super Mario 64. We're going to continue where we left off last time, which if you remember, we had drained the moat and found this mysterious hole here. So, let's jump in it and see what it contains. And this is the Vanish Cap switch course, which it is similar to the Flying Cap, only this time you are invisible. Not really invisible, but you can go through walls and everything, and enemies can't hit you while you have the thing. And similar to the Flying Cap, if you remember, we have a red coin mission. Now, as long as you utilize the camera, you shouldn't have any trouble getting these red coins. Which is probably one of the few times I can actually safely say that the camera in Super Mario 64 is useful for something. Just jump over this guy. And now you just gotta get past these, whatever you want to call these things, and get these few last red coins, which should be pretty straightforward, but no guarantees the way things seem to go with this. I really don't want it. Oh yeah, we can just use the camera to get a better judge. See, the camera is extremely useful here. And there, we're up here. So let's hit the block. Vanish Cap makes Mario disappear. We do not want to save. And there, now we have the Vanish Cap. We get the last coin. Star is right there. So it would be nearly impossible to screw up getting the star by this point. Which doesn't mean anything with the way this game seems to go sometimes. But there we go. We have the star. No big deal. And we have that done. Now we can have the Vanish Cap on all the levels. We don't actually need it in any levels yet, but it makes sense to go ahead and have that done. So now that we have completed that, we are going to go back to our favorite level ever, the Hazy Mazy Cave. We'll just go in through down here and continue where we left off last time, because if you remember, we wasted a bunch of time looking for 100 red coins and then realized we screwed it up, because that's what always seems to happen. Because to be fair, the Hazy Mazy Cave is probably my least favorite 100 coin mission, but that's okay because it's not too bad as long as you make sure not to miss the blue coins like I did last time. Metalhead Mario can move. In case you haven't noticed, Mario is not metal, nor have we found any way to become metal. So we're gonna go work on that right now. Just go the same way you did for the first mission. Careful not to hit these boulders, but... And you see, they do aim for you, which is something that you may not be thinking about. But yes, if you get hit by them, it's because the game hates you and is intentionally aiming for you. Go ahead, go back down here. Ground panel up. And we need to visit our good friend, the lake monster again, because we need a way to become metal, and the only way to do that is to find, believe it or not, the third cap, because you probably noticed occasionally there were some green boxes here, and hope that I can control this thing. Because that's a danger. The controlling isn't too bad. I mean, it goes where you're facing, but it's so easy to fall off if you're not careful when you're trying to steer. And we need to get to this blue door right here on that platform. So onward, sea monster thing. Fall off, Mario. Don't fall off, Mario. Thank you very much, sea monster. And now we are through here. And as we walk down this dark, scary tunnel, you notice another one of these to jump through. So let's jump through it, and boom, the Metal Cap switch course. And once again, as you probably can guess, the Metal Cap switch course is going to have its own red coins. Now here's the cool part with the Metal Cap. You can walk at the bottom of the water, which is very useful because in case you forget, there was a couple of courses that will pay off at, because you can now guess why we needed to wait and we stepped on the switch, but why we needed to wait to complete the first water course, because that star that was with the current, now we can get that. The other thing to note here is the current will push you around if you're not with the metal cap here, which you got to be very careful about, because if you fall off, you land, you don't die once again, but you land in the out the waterfall in front of the castle. So it takes forever to walk back here and get it. So, okay, we got that. So now let's hop back in, and now we can get Metal Mario Can Move, which is a pretty straightforward star. You just make sure you don't screw up the long jumps at a certain point and you're good. But let's keep going, and once again you go the exact same route, but this will be the last time, I believe. Well, actually there's going to be one more time we come down this way, but yep, just follow the same route. We got to go back to the bottom of the water, as per, or down to the water. Use our newfound metal cap that's right here. And when you get it, you kind of want to move kind of quickly, which I'm screwing up terribly trying to jump here. Yeah, I probably messed this up unless we can get going. Messed up. That's entirely on me. You gotta hit that switch. It's very easy to do. If I hadn't have jumped, or failed the long jump at the beginning twice, we would have gotten it no trouble. And the star's like right through there, so it's not. Dang, I keep messing up that long jump. Come on, Mario. Give me now. There we go. Let's slide down to the bottom of the ocean. Or, I guess the lake cave. Okay, we're not even going to jump. We're not going to do squat, because that's what messes up. Here, hit the switch. Door opens, walk through it. You don't need the metal cap anymore. And now all you got to do is some simple long jumps. And there you go. You get your star, and you are done with that. Very straightforward, simple. Just don't mess up the long jumps at the end, otherwise it's very annoying, because you obviously die if you miss one, but by this point in the game you should be comfortable enough with your long jumps to do it, unless you're me. Navigating the Toxic Maze. Now here I'm going to also go for the 100 coins again, only this time we're actually going to get said 100 coins. So let's go. A spider should jump out of here. Infinite spiders will spawn from here, but like all other enemies, only the first one will actually give you coins. So keep that in mind. Okay, got all the coins here. So now we're going to go back through the other thing, because there were a few coins on the way. Right around there, and then we will go back into the main lobby-ish area. To find this maze we must navigate. And you probably already remember the maze, because I screwed up there with the coins last time. Come on, little bat. The bats are worth 1 coin each, I believe. So it's, if you can kill them, go ahead and do it, but if you can't, it's not a major loss. There's still more than enough coins in the level. We're at 19, and let's just grab these few right here, and then go back the other way, because we don't need any more. Here, this should be a 1-up in here, if I remember correct. Yes, it is. No big deal, we don't really. We're gonna get 2 extra lives just from completing the 100 coins, assuming we do it. Which is assuming a lot the way this is going for me, but... Okay, you cannot outrun the boulders, by the way. It's something to keep in mind. You are kidding! Why didn't he grab onto the ledge? Mario, you gotta work with me here. Okay, let's try that again and hope Mario doesn't just fall to his death because he doesn't want to grab onto the ledge. I mean, I guess we could save those coins for last. No, we can't because we have to navigate the maze. We need those coins, dang it. Which means we need Mario to grab onto a ledge when he's standing next. Okay, and just like last time, you run through. One thing that's kind of funny to note, bit of a look ahead. The Hazy Mazy Cave is actually really bad at this, but you can already see another star in the distance that's just seeing it through the walls, and you see up there through some of the walls, because that was the problem. The Nintendo 64, obviously, a world this massive was not easy to develop. So, from a distance, it does not render all of the walls, but it renders every star the entire time, apparently. So. And from what I understand, Hazy Mazy Cave is notorious. Like, there's a bunch of, for speedrunning tactics, you can be jumping over walls and everything, because from what I understand, the ceiling is not actually solid or something. I've never actually experimented with it, but yeah. Okay, Mario. Now, unless you want to die, we need to do this properly. There we go. I don't know how I messed that up the first time. And we're at 27 coins when we finish that, so as long as you're around there, you're pretty solid. Jump down here, and we should be back in the main area, if you remember correctly from the last time we did this. And let's go ahead and kill some of the spiders. We'll, yeah, we probably should grab the red coins as well while we're here, just to be safe, because can't take any chances at this point. So yeah, in case you forgot what the red coins look like, we'll be re-grabbing most of those. I'm sure that sounds exciting and thrilling, because it was so exciting and thrilling. Okay, that's all the coins right here. Yeah, but Hazy Mazy Cave is just a very long level in general, so if you're going to start it, anticipate it is going to take you a while. And also, for your sake, hope the camera will work better with you than it does. Because that's the thing, if the camera was just inconsistently awful, would be one thing. But it feels like it's... sometimes it's like, oh, it's going to be a decent camera. I messed up. And we're at 37 coins, and we haven't even started to go into the cave yet, or the maze yet. But the maze is pretty straightforward as long as you remember where you're going. Huh. Let's hope I can actually remember. In that case. But yeah, and unfortunately, I mean, those eyeballs give you 2 coins each, but that platform is so small. This one I don't think is physically possible to do it. The other one, I would put down as a maybe you could do it, but it'd be a toss-up, I think. No, Mario, you're screwing this up. There we go. Oh, and the platform stays still if you jump off of it. Okay, let's just, since we have to go back anyway, let's check on the eyeball. Well, we can't check on the eyeball because the elevator decided to be very stupid. But that's fine, we don't need his 5 coins, it's more than enough. As long as we don't mess up the coins in the maze, which we're not going to mess it up, trust me. But let's go ahead and grab the rest of these red coins here first, because that's the one thing. Yeah, we actually did that jumping over. So overall, I mean, we're doing a lot better this time than we... See, the game doesn't know we're intentionally going for red coins now, so it's being nice to us. As soon as we get in the maze, everything's gonna go south. But yeah, just ride the elevator, get the coins. Rather boring, and once again, I mean, if you can get the 100 coins during the red coin mission, it's the easiest, I think, because you have to go through all this monotonous time anyway. But if you can't, it's not the biggest deal ever, you just gotta redo this part. Which, like I say, could be worse. At least the red coins are fairly simple and safe to get. Like, you're not likely to die when... Oh, are you gonna do it? Yeah, and we don't get his coin. But anyway, now that we've got those coins, we definitely want to avoid that star, because that would be terrible to actually grab the star at this point. Because then the level would obviously kick us out, which is the one thing we do not want. So now for our favorite part, the maze. And we can just hope here that we do not screw this up. Now, the reason that getting the metal cap is actually a very advisable idea before coming to the maze is with the metal cap, not only are you invincible, but you destroy enemies when you run into them. So it basically makes you not only invincible. We're going to save the blue coin thing for a second here, because there's a couple more of these guys and we want to grab. Every coin matters at this point. Don't want to screw anything up. I mean, obviously it's not the worst thing in the world if you mess up, but unfortunately the moles do not give you coins. I think that's all the enemies we have to deal with right now. Let's restore our metal cap. Get ready to not screw up the blue coins this time, because I actually paid attention where... Well, actually there's a bunch of bats here. Definitely want these. I mean, obviously if there's free coins, you'd be insane not to be just desperate to grab them, because redoing this mission is blue. One crap. We missed several blue coins, but hopefully that will be okay, because there's still only 11 coins left. 10 coins now. I think we will be good. Let's make sure we get every bat. I mean, I'm sure there's another few coins somewhere, but I don't want this, because our star is right up here. I hope it's surrounded by 9 coins. It'll probably be surrounded by 8 coins just to spite us, because you know that's what's gonna... Let's see... Oh, there's enough coin... Oh, this is... How many coins is that? So we're not even gonna have enough coins regardless, but let's go. Make sure you do not let go of your button here that you're holding on with. If you remap it to something, make sure you just hold on to it for dear life. Okay, we do not want to grab that coin yet, or that star yet, because we're only 4 coins away, so we're going to have to backtrack a little bit and try not to die. That's actually really close. There to restore. Where were some more coins? I'm just going to restore health down here in the water very quick. Obviously, if you don't fall in the hole, you're good, but... So make sure you don't fall. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure there were some bats over where we did the metal cap. Go check that out. Yeah, you see, if we hadn't missed that one red coin, we would have been good. Or not red coin, one blue coin indeed. But then again, I think it could have been potentially... Get on the sea monster. Oh, I hate everything about this place. Okay, you stupid sea monster. Take us to the promised land. Oh, there's coins right here. I'm such an idiot. Okay, well there's 4 more coins, well, more than 4 right here, so you can definitely grab those if you need to, and get your star. Make sure you grab the correct star, obviously. That would be the ultimate taunting of the game. You grab the wrong star right next to your 100 coin star. But we've completed the 100 coins, which means we can go back and quickly run back through the maze now that we know which way to go. Obviously, you jump on the first thing. The blue coins lead you the first time, but you should be able to remember it. And just climb up that stupid thing and be good to go. Two stars, I think, that are left in here, 2 or 3, are much easier to get than the 100 coin star. So you do not have to worry. The 100 coin star is just there to mess with you. Obviously, we need that. And there's obviously a secret star up here that we saw earlier. But we're going in order, dang it. We are not skipping anything. There we go. And back into the maze for one last time. Well, actually, there's 2 more times in the maze, so don't get excited. Come on, Mario, hurry up. Yeah, and I mean, ideally, if I had remembered that those coins were on the platform there, I would have grabbed them before going through all the rest of this. But like I said, we would have got messed up a little bit if we had possibly grabbed the 100 coin star while hanging on. Little climb, whatever you want to call it. Grab the cap. If you remember, the door is right up there. Or there's another door, obviously, right past it. That's why I call it the first door, but we did not need the second door till the next star. But yeah, grab as many coins as you can, obviously, throughout the level. And always when you're doing the 100 coins, try to pick which coin you want to be your last one. Because, like I say, I would hate to have the last one up on these things right here, because knowing how the animations go, odds are Mario would grab the star, do his little dance thing of victory, and then proceed to fall right off the edge into his death. So like I said, just climb here, don't fall off the edge or anything, and make sure to hold on to the grab button the entire time, or the jump button. Come on, Mario, don't do this to me. That just happened. I mean, luckily, as you can see, we have the 100 coin stars, so you don't lose that, but that's a little irritating. At least we can just rush through the Toxic Maze. No worries. Luckily, and I'm probably jinxing myself by saying this, but I'm pretty sure that the Hazy Mazy Cave is going to be the last level that gives any issues like this, because the others are... Surprisingly, I mean, the others are harder, technically, but I have an easier time with most of them. At least in experience. Hazy Mazy Cave has always been the worst for me. But that's fine, because, I mean, it's one of those things. You hate the level and everything, but at the same time, it's a nice level. I mean, everything is done pretty nice about it. It's a nice little maze and everything. First time you ever play through this, you will get lost here, most likely. Not just in the maze part, or the Toxic Maze, just in the whole place. But it's fun, and it was one of the last levels that I ever completed when I first 100%ed this game. Okay, note this up, you cannot grab on after a while. Weird. Okay, now let's see if I can follow my own advice and not fall off. I mean, that was embarrassing. It's not even like I let go or something. I just directed Mario to his death. I'm gonna blame the camera, even though it probably wasn't the case. There we go. And just make sure you see your shadow fall there first before you drop down. Okay, now, like I said, 2 more stars in Hazy Mazy Cave, which is pretty straightforward. And I actually did the wrong star after all that talk, doing them in order. That was the amazing emergency exit, not navigating the Toxic Maze. But it doesn't matter, obviously, navigating the Toxic Maze, you go back into the maze, and we actually do need the second door for that. So, we are going to run past the first one. Like I say, I don't know why I keep messing up my long jumps. Like, I keep trying to hit the buttons simultaneously for crouch and jump at the same time, which leads me to screwing up. And dang, we are already very low in health. Let's grab some health. There we go, that's more. Grab the metal cap. Now this time you're going to keep going. You're going to bypass this first door and be looking and go to the second door. Yeah, I mean, once you learn the maze, it's not much of a maze. Avoid these enemies. There's actually a few coins there if you're looking for a few more for the 100 coin star and a couple of bats. Although... And it wouldn't actually be a bad place to get the last. And this is the easiest thing ever. We pop out here and we're behind that fence we saw earlier. So grab this star quick and we are good to go. And one more star left in the Hazy Mazy Cave, and it is a fairly easy one to get. Very quick to get as well, which I like more than even being easy. Watch for rolling rocks. The last star of Hazy Mazy Cave, and then we're never coming back to this place ever again. Okay, as you can imagine, the rolling rocks, there's only one set, and you can already see that star right there if you caught a glimpse of it, because, like I said earlier, you can see through the walls, because the good old Nintendo 64. These rocks love to hate me. But anyway, you probably remember the star was around here, so all you do is a simple set of wall jump. This is embarrassing. Mess up the first one. Are you serious? It's a simple set of wall jumps. 101. What's the deal? Is the input? Okay, the camera's turned. And this door. Gosh. Camera and door need to go away. There. I have no idea why that was so much. But anyway, we are up to 50 stars, which is pretty awesome because there's 120 in the game, and we are already at 50 of those. And we could, the third floor, we can't even get to the third floor. Quit telling us stuff ahead. Now before we end this, we're going to very quickly go back up to the first floor. And if you remember, like we had talked before, I think that bunny actually has another star. I'm going to just spend 30 seconds here trying to count. If I screw it up, I won't like tunnel vision on the rabbits. You're embarrassing me. This rabbit's really quick, but I can't remember if there's like 2 rabbit stars or not, but I assume if he's here to catch, he's got a star. And I mean, it's an easy, quick star to get if you aren't terrible at catching rabbits. And obviously, in case you missed the last time, you can lead the rabbit down whichever path you want him to go. How did that happen? Like, I swear this rabbit is just... We're gonna catch this guy. I'm too frustrated now to do the other mission until we catch this rabbit. I want to finish off Jolly Roger Bay. Gosh, I want this rabbit more. How did... Mario, it's a rabbit. There! Same thing as last time. And he had an Earth Star. So if you ever see the rabbit, grab him because it's worth it. Now, very quickly, I want to finish Jolly Roger Bay. It's a short star that only takes a few, like 30 seconds to get. I know the video is going to be a little bit longer than last time. It's still okay. And gosh, I mean, Bowser's already upstairs and he's still downstairs, and we haven't finished the basement. We haven't investigated the booze yet. We have a lot to do. Ironically, you can beat this game like, obviously not 100%, but you can beat it with 70 stars or whatever. Through the jet stream. Let's do this quickly. As you have probably noticed, there's a metal cap right here. Grab the metal cap. I think going through the canyon. Just to give us a little shoot to get there faster, because we do not want... There's actually a metal cap. Will the metal cap last long? Nope, it's not even going to be close long enough. Let's grab the metal cap that's actually close by. Basically, you just go with the metal cap through the jet stream. Very simple, quick, and no worries. As long as you're not. Is there a metal cap? Yeah, there it is. I was worried for a second, I was going crazy. There, now we just sink straight down to the star. Piece of cake. Or it would be if Mario would go towards the star. No! Mario! The only good thing I can say is we never have to come back here. Ever again. Like, I liked even the stupid music of this place, but I'm getting sick of this world. You know, I even was dumb enough to say that this wasn't a bad water. Which was obviously the dumbest statement I've ever made, considering there's no such thing as a non-bad water. And of course, Mario falls straight down even if you're holding... Or is he finally... Nope. Straight down. When you jump again, then you... There! Okay, we finished the 2 most hated levels. So, anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And next time we will go ahead and complete or at least try to complete the downstairs and maybe even get a look at what those boos are up to. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please leave any comments or suggestions down below and just give me any feedback possible. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did. If you didn't, let me know why. And thank you very much.